Welcome to the Saratoga Blossom Festival. We begin with opening remarks from the mayor of Saratoga.
Really just want to say thank you. Really enjoy the Blossom Festival. This has been happening in Saratoga for 100 years, and it's something that is a really phenomenal way we have of celebrating the spring, our city, and our heritage. And I encourage you to stick around for the day, say hello to people. And there's also a movie screening on the Messina Orchards at 1:30 p.m. At the Saratoga Library. So thank you all for coming.
Well, here we are with our awesome Chuck Page, our vice mayor, former mayor, city council member, our farmers insurance champion, and he is here at the Blossom Festival making this all happen. Chuck, what's going on?
Well, it's been a great turnout. The weather's a little cooler today, so people aren't sweltering. The wind is picking up, though, so we're making sure that people hold their canopies down. But it's a great day. It's another beautiful day in Saratoga, and people are coming out for the Blossom Festival. It's just a wonderful, wonderful time.
Chuck, what does this mean to you personally? I mean, you've been doing this for a while. You've been coming out here forever. You were at the Rotary table last year. I remember showing the earthquake simulation platform, and I know there's a horde of people around. What does this mean to you personally?
So to me, the Blossom Festival, our city is all about heritage. I mean, we love it to be the same way it was 50 years ago or 60 years ago, but it's not. It's changed. And my goal has always been to relish the history, make sure that we can improve upon that heritage, make our city a place that we want to live and be, but we can never lose sight of our heritage. And an event like this brings people back. We try to do hometown kind of events, home style. And that's what our 4th of July celebration is, our Memorial Day celebration, the Blossom Festival. It brings the history back together and all of our heritage. We can celebrate it and then go on with our normal lives.
And if I'm not mistaken, I'm seeing a bag of dried apricots. Tell me about that.
So yeah, these are dried apricots from Novakovich Orchards, which is right down the street. We do have a heritage orchard here, and people can come and pick their own fruit. Unfortunately, apricots only last about 5 days. That's really the time that you got. So if people come and pick an apricot, it only lasts 5 days. Unfortunately, the organization that takes care of our orchard now does not have any drying facilities, so it's not a commercial orchard anymore, which is disappointing to me. But we still have Novakovich right down the street, and I can grab these wonderful apricots, and I just love them. So right here on Fruitvale Avenue. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thanks for that.
Chuck, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your dedication. You are all over the city. It seems like a minute ago we were at the tree lighting, and here we are at the Blossom Festival, and here you are again. And it's always a pleasure to see you. Thank you very much for everything you do.
Thanks a lot.
Now let's meet some of the local vendors at the festival.
We are here with Gail from Crafts by Gail. And Gail, how is this your first time here at the Blossom Festival, or have you done?
My third year.
And what do you have here?
These are catch-all valet trays. I have sports teams, military, first responders, old cars, dogs, cats, and they lay flat, and then they all snap up just like that. So if you travel, you can unsnap it, throw it in your suitcase, and it's good if you have hobbies or next to traveling. And
you can use that for almost anything, right? You can put that in the front table, and you can put your keys in there.
Or whatever, or if you have a hobby that you have little pieces and little parts, is good for that.
Now, Gail, where do you get this stuff?
I make all this stuff.
You make it yourself by hand?
Oh, yeah, everything here is made by me. Oh, yeah.
Wow, this is amazing. This is so great to see.
Crafted in the United States
I like it.
America.
Well, then, I don't have to spend 500 euros at Harrods in London to buy one of these because we have them right here.
Yes.
Well, this is awesome, Gail. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for sharing your time with us.
Next, Diana from Greetings from Diana.
Diana, you're here at the Blossom Festival today, and is this your first time? Have you done this before?
No, actually, this is my, I believe, 5th time here. So it's a great event. We always have a good time.
And how did you learn about it? How did you come about?
We're local to San Jose, so kind of heard about it through friends and neighbors in the area.
Wonderful. Well, we're glad to have you here. Your work is amazing. So tell me a little bit about how this came about.
I used to be in a past life a retail store manager, and I was a manager of a Michaels store for a while. Started out scrapbooking and then got into card making. So it kind of evolved from that.
Hi, we're here with Stephanie Kane from Inspired Imagination, and she's got some really interesting work here. Stephanie, tell us a little bit about what your product is and how it came about.
So these are all wrap bracelets made with semi-precious stones and Victorian era button clasps. So each of my bracelets is going to be unique in and of itself. They have a button clasp that's over 100 years old, and each of them are made with semi-precious stones. And they're one piece, so you wrap it around your wrist, and it looks like this. And it came about because I love semi-precious stones. I like the energy that they have. And I also used to teach history. So I love the Victorian era and learning about the Victorian era. So to integrate both my love of stones and the metaphysical properties and then also history, just brought the two together. And I've been making these bracelets now for 8 years. And the Blossom Festival was actually the first festival that I ever did when I first started selling my bracelets. So I'm happy to be back again this year.
I'm sorry, how many years have you participated in this?
8 years.
Wow, that's amazing. I know in the Victorian period, life was all about symbolism and that sort of thing. So, do you have anything that you can share about that, or?
One of the bracelets that I have over here. So if you notice, you can see this one has like a house and a little veranda here. So you have all of these different pictures. And so I try to link whatever is shown on the button with kind of the energy or the feel of the stone. So they're representative of one another.
And now they're married. Look at that.
Exactly.
Isn't that wonderful?
Definitely.
Wow, that's terrific. Well, thank you kindly indeed for sharing your time with us.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, here we are with our friend Emily Lowe, and we say friend because she does so much for Saratoga and has done so much for Saratoga. Former council member, two-time mayor? Two-time mayor of Saratoga, and now she's doing a lot of hard work with Hakone, and she wore the right shirt for the Blossom Festival. So, Emily, share with us what's going on.
I thank you, Stephen. I think this is a great event. It really brings the community together. Although I am staffing the Hakone booth, but I actually met a lot of friends here, and I had a good time stopping by at different booths, and I even met my neighbor. So it's good.
What are you doing at Hakone, and what's important there that's going on?
Oh, okay. So Hakone Gardens is a city park, and it's managed by a foundation called Hakone Foundation. And I have the honor to serve on the board and also as the chair. So we're trying to do the best we can. Number one, to preserve this Asian heritage for the public to enjoy. It's a very authentic Japanese garden, which is very unusual in the Bay Area. And then we also have a lot of cultural activities, also opening up to the venue for rentals for weddings and other events.
Emily, I know there's a few projects that are really important to Hakone, one of which is the koi pond restoration, the structural restoration. I know that you're doing fundraising around that. Do you have a website, and is there a way people who might be interested could go to your website and make a contribution?
Yes, thank you for bringing this up. Yes, we are raising funds to initiate a koi pond renovation project. Basically, the koi pond right now is pretty shallow, so we need to deepen the pond, and this is important for the life of the koi fish and long-term preservation of the koi pond, which is a centerpiece of the garden. So the public, members of the public are welcome to visit our website, which is www.hakone.com. where we will have a description of the project and the way that you can contribute.
Well, here we are with Lakshmi Sharma, known in the community, and she is volunteering her time here at the Blossom Festival, more specifically for the History Museum. And Lakshmi, please tell us about your experience.
Yeah, this is my first time volunteering at this event. We have been a visitor to Blossom Festival. It's like wonderful. And I've been living in Saratoga for like 12 years, but just kind of, just the feel that the city gives, especially when it comes to historic preservation or of our, everything that we have here, close to 100 years, right? So I decided that I should also participate and volunteer. And with my partner here, Ping, and I just became a member of Saratoga Historic Foundation.
Wonderful.
That's exciting, and so many people have come. I met somebody named Roger, who's a fantastic artist. He's an aerospace engineer, and I loved his paintings are around this place. So yeah, thank you for talking to me. And by the way, I'm also on Library and Art Commission, and very recent member. Love being in this city, and thank you for talking.
And hello, and we are here with the Saratoga Rotary Club, and the Rotary Club is tremendously involved in the community, and they are here representing, and I'm with Kathy Thurman and Terry Kramer, and they're going to share with us what the Rotary Club is doing here at the Blossom Festival. So I'm going to hand the phone to you.
Thank you. So we're here today providing some children's activities for the Blossom Festival. And it's interesting, we have some temporary tattoos, but the real feature is our earthquake table that I first designed in 2014 for Anderson Elementary School. The fifth grade science teacher wanted to have an earthquake table. And if you go online and try to purchase one, they're $1,000 with the electricity and all that. So I talked to staff at Saratoga High School, and they had this very sort of primitive version of the table that they were using. So basically, with about $20 of materials, you can simulate, here I'll let Terry hold this for a moment, you can simulate earthquakes of all sizes. So using toothpicks and marshmallows, you can try to build your tower higher and higher and see how much it will withstand. So it's kind of reminding the public about earthquakes, but also it's a great opportunity for kids just to play with simple things like toothpicks and marshmallows and build.
Well, here we are with Roberta from Tamano Designs, and she's got wonderful jewelry and accessories that I think would appeal to all ages, many ages. Yeah, so Roberta, tell us about how you came about your business.
Well, I'm an artisan by trade. I absolutely adore making things with my hands. These are called chandeliers, inspired by Marie Antoinette. Wonder wands for children to cast magical spells. I use old Barbies and convert them. And then I've taken old wine boxes and made them into little stools for cats, children, anything of that sort. And I've taken old tablecloths and doilies and captured them on embroidery hoops. So it's a joy to do this. I do this every year. Yes.
Well, it's beautiful. Your work is incredible, and it's all hand-done, handmade.
It is indeed. While I sit and watch TV, I do this because I can't just sit idle. I've got to be doing something always with my hands. So it's a joy. It's a pleasure.
Wonderful. Well, thank you kindly.
Thank you. Thank you.
We appreciate you being here.
Thank you. Nice to
And we are here with Teresa from T. Lucas Designs. Teresa, tell us about your product. What do you do here?
So my specialty is aprons. I've got adult size aprons and I got children's aprons over there. And then I guess my second best selling thing is dog clothes. So I have some dog clothes and some dog blankets and cat blankets. And yeah, a couple other little odds and ends. I like sewing, so.
And how long have you been doing this?
Probably about 10 years now. Yeah. I started making some dog clothes for my dog, and all of a sudden I had too many, and I'm like, hey, maybe I could try to sell some of these things. And then aprons came along, and here we are.
What a great idea. We love handmade stuff. It's the stuff that's far more revered now than buying things over the counter, especially That's what makes it special during the holidays, is to have something that's handmade, local, and really particular to the person that you're giving it to.
Yeah, I think we do real well at the holiday fairs
Yep.
because people come out shopping for presents. Yeah.
Hi, we're here at Trey Spa, the Trey Spa booth, with Janice, the owner of Trey Spa. Janice, you've been here second year, right?
This is my second year.
Yeah, how are you enjoying it? Tell us about your experience at the Blossom Festival.
Is a fabulous event. It's great. They've got the fire truck for the kids. They've got food. They've got all kinds of vendors here. It's just a pleasant experience. It's a nice setting, nice family event. I really enjoy it. It's one of my favorite events of the year.
You know, you kind of hit it on the head, the nail on the head. This is what people come out here for because it is a family event and people enjoy seeing their children, and then we get to see our friends that we haven't seen in the last year or the last couple of years, and you know, we're all moving along here, and it's a fun experience. Tell us about your product a little bit.
This is all spa-inspired skincare, so it's got face and soaps and lotions and body oils, all vegan-friendly, plant-based, and scented with pure essential oils.
And do you have a website?
I do. Yeah, it's www.trespa.com.
Thank you to everyone who participated in this year's Blossom Festival. We look forward to seeing you again next spring.